Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take a very important chapter of your syllabus which is what? Polynomials, and in that class we take and discuss some important topic of that chapter, and also we solve some important questions based on the polynomials. Okay. Now dear student, in that class we are going to take and discuss a very important topic of that chapter, means the chapter is the on finding the quadratic polynomials when the sum and product of zeros are given. Okay, so the topic is finding the quadratic polynomial, finding the quadratic polynomial when its sum and with sum and product of zeros are given. Okay, to finding the quadratic polynomial when its when the sums and the product of zeros are given. The required formula for to find the polynomial is equal to k in bracket x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros plus product of zeros, where k is a constant, where k is a constant. Okay dear student, so this is the very important formula to finding the quadratic polynomial when the sum and the product of zeros are given. Okay, so using that concept, or we can write that formula in this way also. If alpha and beta are two zeros of the quadratic polynomial, then the required polynomial is k in bracket x square minus sum of zeros, means alpha plus beta, into x plus product of zeros, means what? Alpha into beta. So that formula we can write in this way also. So in this way, dear friends, using that formula, using this formula, with the help of this formula, we can solve uh, each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic what? Quadratic, to find the quadratic polynomials. Okay. Now, present we take and solve some important questions based on them. Okay. Let's see, dear student. We take a very important question. We take a question based on that topic. Okay, let's see. Now we take a question. The question is find a quadratic polynomial. Okay, your question is find a quadratic polynomial. Okay, find a quadratic polynomial. The sum and product of whose zeros are the sum and product of whose zeros are. Find a quadratic polynomial, the sum and product of whose zeros are what? Root 2 and minus 3 upon 2. Root 2 and minus 3 by 2, respectively. Now let's see its solution. Dear friends, in that question, what I do? In that question, we have The sum and the product of zeros of the two quadratic polynomials is what? Root 2 and minus 3 by 2. We find the quadratic polynomial. Okay, dear students, now let's see its solution. What is the process to solve that type of questions? Okay, let's see. First of all, let alpha and beta are two zeros of the required polynomial. That is, what is the given here? The sum and the product of whose zeros is given are given. Uh, that is alpha plus beta. That is alpha plus beta is equal to what? Under root 2, and product of zeros alpha into beta is what? Minus 3 upon 2. Okay, minus 3 upon 2. Now let's see. We find what? Quadratic polynomial. Thus the quadratic polynomial is thus the quadratic polynomial is f of x is equal to h square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. This is the formula for finding the quadratic polynomial. Now we put the values of alpha plus beta, means sum of zeros, and the product of zeros in that expression. So we get the required polynomial f of x is equal to what? X square minus sum of zeros means under root 2x plus minus root 3 upon 2. All we take 2 as LCM, so we can write also what? This is 2x square minus 2 under root 2x minus 3. This is the required quadratic polynomial. Okay. Thus, dear students, in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic to finding the quadratic polynomials. Okay, now we take and solve some other important type of question based on these topics. Okay, let's see, dear students. Now we take some important question based on these topics. And the question is, if alpha and beta are the zeros, question is, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial of the quadratic polynomial f(x) is equal to x square minus x minus 2. Okay, in that question, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus x minus 2. Okay, find a polynomial whose zeros are polynomial whose zeros are find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha plus 1. The zeros are 2 alpha plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1. Okay, dear friends. So this is the process. Now this is the very important question. Let's see once more time here. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial f(x) is equal to what? X square minus x minus 2. Okay. Now here we find a what? We find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1. So this is the very important concept. This is very important question. Okay. Now let's see what is the process to solve that type of question. We find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1. Now let's see the solution. First of all, okay, let's see. Now let's see its solution. First of all, we write given polynomial is what? F of x is equal to x square minus x minus b. Okay. Here the value of a is what? Here value of a, this is the coefficient of x square, this is 1. B is coefficient of x, this is minus 1. And C constant term, which is what? Minus 2. Okay. Now what I do, dear students? Since alpha and beta are the zeros of the given polynomial, na? Since alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial f of x, that is sum of zeros alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, that is minus b की value minus 1 upon a is 1. So the value of sum of zeros is what? Plus 1. Okay. So we get the value of alpha plus beta is what? 1. Now product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, this is c upon a, that is c. The value of c is what? Minus 2. A is what? 1. That is the value of product of zeros is what? Minus 2. In this way, dear students, with the help of given polynomial, we find sum of zeros and what? Product of zeros. Now let's see. Now we find a quadratic polynomial na, whose zeros are what? 2 alpha plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1. We find a polynomial whose sum zeros are, now sum of zeros, now sum of required zeros is what? Like that, 2 alpha plus 1 plus 2 beta plus 1. So we get as what? 2 common, alpha plus beta plus 1 2. We can write in this way. Now we also have the value of alpha plus beta, which is what? 1. So here we write as 2 into 1 plus 2, that is what? 4. So in this way we find the required sum of zeros, sum of zero of the required polynomial, that is what? 4. Okay. Now product of required polynomial, product of zeros, this is 2 alpha plus 1 into 2 beta plus 1. Okay. So we get what? Let's see. So sum is what? X aa gaya na? Yes. Now we multiplying them, so we get what? Let's see. This is 2 to the 4 alpha into beta plus 2 alpha plus this is 2 beta. Okay. Now plus 1. Now let's see. We put the value of alpha plus beta. This is 4 into minus 2 plus 2, take common. This is alpha plus beta and plus 1. So we get what? 4. This is minus 8 plus 2 into the value of alpha plus beta is what? 1. Okay, plus 1. So we get as minus 8 plus 2 1 3, that is minus 5. That is what? Minus 5. In this way, dear friend, we find the product of zeros of the required polynomial. Okay. Now the required polynomial is thus required polynomial is px is equal to, what is the formula for that? X square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. This is the formula for the required quadratic polynomial. So for that, so we put, so p of x square minus sum of zeros is what? Yeah, sum of the required polynomial is 0 is what? 4. So here we write 4x plus product of zeros is what? Minus 5. So we write minus 5. Okay. Now we also write non-zero constant, or we can write k into x square minus 4x minus 5, where k, this is the required solution, where k is any non-zero constant, non-zero constant. Okay, so this is the process to finding the quadratic polynomials when its two zeros are given. Okay, now we take and solve some other important question based on the same topic. Okay, let's see. Let's see, we take some important question. And the question is, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial of the quadratic polynomial f of x is equal to 3x square minus 4x plus 1 minus 4x plus 1. Okay, find a quadratic polynomial, find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are alpha square upon beta and beta square upon alpha. Okay, student. So this is the question. This is one of the most important question of your syllabus. So please just do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now let's see its solution. So first of all, given polynomial f of x is equal to 3x square minus 4x plus 1. Here the value of a is 3, the value of b is minus 4, and the value of c is plus 1. Okay, a is 3, b is minus 4, and c is 1. Okay, thus sum of zeros, this is alpha and beta, the zeros of the given polynomial f of x, na? So that is minus b by a, so that is minus 4 upon 3, that is 4 upon 3. Okay, this is 4 by 3, this is the sum of zeros, and product of 0, this is c upon a, the value of c is got 1, and a is what 3, so of 0 1. Now first of all, now we find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are these. So first of all, we find the sum of the required zeros and product of the required zeros. Let's see. Now sum of the required zero, that is what, alpha square upon beta plus beta square upon alpha. Okay. Now we take alpha beta as a LCM, so we get beta beta, so alpha cube plus beta cube. So we can write a cube plus b cube by the help of the formula a plus b whole cube minus 3ab in bracket a plus b. We can write in this way also by the help of the algebraic identities. You know that, dear friends, the algebraic identity a plus b whole cube is what, a cube plus b cube plus 3ab in bracket a plus b. So for that formula we find value of this. Okay, now we put the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta by the help of this expressions. So alpha plus beta is what, this is 4 by 3, so we write 4 by 3 whole cube minus 3 into alpha into beta is what, 1 by 3, so here we write 1 by 3 into alpha plus beta, that is what, 4 by 3. Okay, now 3 cancel to each other, so here this is 64 upon 27 minus 4 by 3 minus what, 4 by 3. Now we take 27 as our LCM, so we get 64 minus 36 is equal to, now 64 minus 36 is equal to 28. Now here we get 28 upon 27. Okay, 28 upon 27. Okay, and okay, in here we also upon alpha into beta are there, na? So upon alpha into beta, the value of alpha into beta is what, 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. Okay, 1 upon 3. So we get as 28 upon 27 into 3. So 3 9s are 27. Thus the sum of the required zeros is what, 28 upon 9. This is what, 28 upon 9. Similarly, dear student, we find the product of the required zero and product of the required zero, that is required zero is this, so alpha square upon beta into beta square upon alpha. So beta cancel to each other, alpha cancel to each other, so into alpha into beta, and the value of alpha into beta is what, 1 by 3. So here we write 1 by 3. So dear student, in this way we find the sum of the required zeros and product of the required zero. Thus the required polynomial is, thus the required polynomial is f of x is equal to k x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. Okay, now we put all the values in the required formula. Let's see. Let's see, thus f of x is equal to, thus f of x is equal to k into x square minus sum of zeros into x. Sum of zeros is what? This is 28 upon 9, na? 28 upon 9, yes, minus 28 upon 9x plus product of zeros. The product of zeros is what? 1 by 3. So here we write 1 by 3, where k is any non-zero constant. This is the required solution of the given question. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, so thus dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the topic to finding the quadratic polynomial whose sums and product of zeros are given. Okay, now we take one more question based on that topic. Okay, let's see dear students. Now let's see this. Your question is, if alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial f of t is equal to t square minus 4t plus 3 t square minus 4t plus t. Okay, find the value of find the value of alpha to the power 4 beta cube plus alpha cube into beta power 4. Alpha cube into beta power 4. Okay, this is the expression which we find here. The value of that expression which we find. Okay, now let's see its solution. First of all, we have a polynomial, quadratic polynomial in t. So given the polynomial in t is what? This is t square minus 4t plus 3. Okay, now since alpha and beta are zeros of f of t, that is sums of zeros क्या होगा? minus b upon a. That is the value of b function of t is what? minus 4 upon a. This is 1. That is plus 4, and product of zeros is what? That is c by a, that is 3 upon 1, that is 3. Okay, in this way we find sum of zeros and product of zeros. Now what I do? Now we find the value of this. So now we take this is beta cube plus alpha cube into beta power 4. Now we take alpha beta as common. No, alpha square and beta cube. Alpha cube and beta cube is take as common. Alpha cube beta cube take as common. So we get what? Alpha plus 1 beta is that here. Alpha cube beta cube and alpha cube beta cube and in bracket alpha plus beta are left. Okay, now let's see. We can write alpha cube beta cube and alpha into beta to whole cube into alpha plus beta. We also write in this way, na? Because of from there, let's see dear friends. From there we take alpha cube beta cube as common. If we take common, then we get alpha plus beta. Now alpha cube beta cube we write alpha beta whole cube. Okay, and into alpha plus beta write as it is. Now we put the value of alpha into beta and alpha plus beta. Let's see. So the value of alpha into beta is what? 3. So here we write 3 cube. The value of alpha plus beta is what? 4. So here we write 4. So we get what? 3 these are and these are 27 into 4. Now we get one minute 8. This is 1 minute 8 is the required solution of the given question. Right, right. Thus, dear students, in this way, today's class we discuss some important question of your NCERT exercise. Now, in next class, we take and discuss the next topic of that chapter, which is quadratic polynomial. First of all, you revise all the questions which we discussed in that class and in previous classes. After that, you can solve each and every question of your syllabus. Okay, yes, students. Now, thanks to all.